I would say definitely stick to the basics, like I was saying before. Squats, hinges, push-ups, and lunges and pull-ups.
I
Those
notice
those
you say hinges. What's a hinge?
a hinge like a deadlift, like a
Aha.
deadlift, but without weight, basically.
So if I could exercise uh, 10 or 15 minutes every other day, what exercises would you recommend?
I would say definitely stick to the basics, like I was saying before. Squats, hinges, push-ups, and lunges and pull-ups.
I
Those
notice
those
you say hinges. What's a hinge?
a hinge like a deadlift, like a
Aha.
deadlift, but without weight, basically.
Right.
Because most people, I mean, that's the biggest. I would say one of the toughest movements to teach as a trainer is the hinge, because and what's really funny is we do it all day long, constantly. We're bending over to pick things up. We're bending over to grab items around the house or whatever it is, or to do housework. But so many of us do it wrong and put our backs at risk with improper form. So teaching yourself how to hinge properly is super important, not only for exercise but for functionality in your daily life. So yeah, I would say hinge, squat, lunge, push up, pull up. Those five. Those are like basics, most important.
Hinge, squat,
Yep.
lunge, push up, pull up.
Yep.
So I noticed you talk about exercising with the proper form.
Mhm.
I just want to question you on the hinge.
Yeah.
You say a lot of people cannot do it properly. So what am I looking for in a hinge?
Yeah, so it can be kind of tough to do it, to teach yourself how to do it, but it is possible. I've seen many people do it. The important thing though is as you're performing them, you need to be videotaping yourself, because you need to be able to look at it afterwards and see, okay, I'm doing this wrong. This looks good. I need to adjust my back positioning or my shoulder positioning or whatever it is, but you have to videotape yourself to really perfect that form. The things that you're looking for with the proper hinge are that the back stays, the most important thing is that the back stays neutral, so we don't see any rounding of the spine when you come down for the hinge. So the hinge should happen from the hips. The hips should poke back, and your back and your legs should kind of remain relatively straight. And so yeah, the main thing we're looking for is that the spine stays neutral. That's the thing that people struggle with the most, is that when they go to bend over to hinge, they want to round their spine and curve their spine, and they're not using their core to support their spine, which puts the spine in a very not necessarily uncomfortable, but an at-risk position, where if you're lifting something heavy with that improper form, you could really hurt yourself. So the main thing is keeping the back straight. Try to keep the back straight.
Keep the back straight.
Thanks for watching this video. If you've got any questions that you'd like our experts to answer, please leave them in the comments below.